What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Let's get down to the situation. Let's talk about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta season 11, episode 7. And we're also going to talk a little bit about episode 6. But let's get into this whole situation. And it definitely went down. I was like, OMG. I didn't understand why Siara was trying to convince Scrappy that, Bambi loves him and Bambi's a good person and all these other things. Like, it almost seemed like she was trying to get Scrappy and Bambi back together. But if Scrappy is all these negative things that Bambi have been telling the girls, why are you trying to get Bambi back with Scrappy and trying to convince him that she's such this wonderful person? Like, what's going on? And then we had Erica Mena. She gets into Scrappy face and she calls him out about child support. And then she's also saying, Scrappy, you're wrong about Bambi. She's a good person. She's this, she's that. It's like they're trying to convince Scrappy, that Bambi is a good person. Isn't Bambi the one that filed for divorce? So is Bambi wanting Scrappy back? That's the way that they was acting. And also, if Siara and Erica wanted to, bring Scrappy and Bambi back together, their tactics of cussing him out and throwing his business up in his face and yelling and screaming, how is that going to get them both, Bambi and Scrappy, back together? So it didn't make any sense. So what makes sense is Erica and Siara plan to go over there and turn up on Scrappy and confront him and cuss him the hell out like if they was cussing out their own man. And that's what they did. And Scrappy wanted to be just like the ladies and he wanted to act just like them, and so he did, and it didn't look good. I wish Scrappy had enough sense to just walk away and know that they was creating a moment and it was getting their shine off of disrespecting him and calling him names and things of that nature, and also trying to display that he acts just like the female. And basically what goes on in Bambi and Scrappy house, because Lord have mercy, the way Scrappy was out there arguing with Erica, the way that he was arguing with Siara, where he couldn't just walk away. He wanted to get into the dirtiness with them and jump down in the mud and get all greasy with them. Imagine him and Bambi arguing, because Bambi don't look like the type that's gonna give in, and she say that she has to be hard on Scrappy. So that house must have been rocking. This is probably why this divorce went through so fast, because they wasn't getting along in that house, and it must have been like really bad to watch them argue if they argued in front of the kids, y'all. So in any event, you guys tell me what you think about that whole situation and what you think about everybody's behavior, because it was terrible. I just wish Scrappy would have showed that he leveled up, and now that he's a father of 3 daughters and 1 son, he would show them the proper behavior to walk away, because we already know when it comes to Siara and Erica, they gonna basically say it's the pain that a man done put them through, so they have their right to behave any way that they want to, child. Like, And the streets, the whole thing would have went totally differently. And also Siara basically coming at Chaotic and telling Chaotic, hey, you should have broke it up. You should have did this. He did try to break it up, but she also said you should have bust his head open, or you should have fought him, when you was basically going after Scrappy when it ain't even your business to go after him and argue with him and tell him that you wish your friends was like you because you don't take this type of mess and all this other stuff. Like, you was egging it on, and then somebody's supposed to go lose their life behind you starting trouble. You know what I mean? Like, this is so crazy. Like, so, this is a whole mess. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole situation. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video, y'all. So let's get into this whole situation. So Scrappy, and when it comes to Siara, they're going back and forth at this point, and I'm just like, Lord have mercy. And Siara ain't gonna let it up. She ain't gonna let go, because Erica got her shine after arguing with Scrappy. Now here comes Siara, and Siara basically saying, you wrong, Scrappy. You don't know this. You need to go get healing. Then you got Scrappy basically saying, you ain't been there. You don't know how she talks to me, the things that she does, the things that she say. And Ciara's not trying to hear anything he got to say. And he should already know that they are Team Bambi. They're not trying to hear what he got to say. So basically, he's talking to the moon. He's talking to the sky. But in any event, he wants to go down to their level. And he definitely did. And it definitely didn't look sexy. And it definitely didn't look mature. And it definitely didn't look mannish. You know what I mean? And also, we already know what Siara is going to give. And Ciara's basically saying, did you sleep with Diamond? Did you sleep with Diamond? Like, why are you worried about who he is sleeping with? You know what I mean? Ain't Bambi getting a divorce. So it's just like, okay, it's already been out there, it's already said and done. Whether he told y'all he didn't sleep with Diamond. So, and also Bambi said he hopes that Diamond is pregnant because it will help her just realize that Scrappy ain't ish. So Siara's over here, questioning him about her pregnancy. Is Diamond pregnant or not? Then she tells him that he needs a healing. Okay, and then Siara says, I wish my friends was like me, because I don't take this type of crap. I don't put up with this type of crap. And you got Mama D. She can't control Scrappy no more because Scrappy is basically feeling that he's upset and he's mad because they done brought the kids up. And plus, he likes his attention as well, too. Now he's getting all the attention. Now he can yell and he can scream. And he basically saying that he ain't going to listen to no woman tell him what to do. Ain't no woman going to dominate him. Ain't no woman going to do this. So you already know it was rocking and cracking up in Scrappy and Bambi's house. This is why they quickly got the hell out of Dodge. Like, yo, this is a whole mess. Can't nobody, Scrappy ain't trying to hear nothing. Scrappy want to act up. Scrappy want to yell. Scrappy want to argue with them. He could walk away, but no, he runs over there. Mama D, she's in the mix as well, but Mama D clearly see that this is a battle that she don't need to be in, and she exit immediately. Okay, Mama D was like, I can't control that. That boy's all right. Let me get my bones on, popping up out of here. And so then Scrappy basically says, I don't even know why I'm arguing with her. She ain't even my B. And I was like, so why? So Scrappy's just basically acting up. He's acting like he's in a rap video. He's acting like he's 16 or 17. Like, this is a total mess. Like, this is total embarrassing. I hope his kids never see this, but I already know Imani know who her father is. Imani already know who Scrappy is. That's why she love on him so hard, because he needs help. And Siara, child, you are too much. Siara's just in the street arguing with him like this is high school. Like, she gonna get, like, what are you doing? How are you helping the situation? You ain't winning the argument either, child. You just sitting here turning around and showing your body, girl, and yelling at this man like he Eric. He ain't Eric. Like, this is a whole mess. So I'm just like, I don't even know what's going on, y'all. This is just ridiculous. And then Siara said, don't call me no B. If you're going to call me a B, I'm a rich B. And blase and the third. I was like, child, this is a whole mess. Like, this is just so ridiculous. Like, for real. I'm like, okay. And then on top of that, Siara was like, put it on the Bible that you didn't have sex with Diamond. Put it on the Bible. You didn't have sex with Diamond. And then so Scrappy basically is trying to put his hands on her, like touch her. And she was like, don't put your hands on me because I don't respect you. And then Scrappy said, I don't respect you. Then Scrappy says, I don't care about nothing, the things that you were saying or what you speaking of. And it's just a whole mess because these are adults doing this. And they're going in and out with it. And Siara's just sitting there. They got the cameras. I mean, they just showing up, baby. They are making sure that they get their check for, this season, and basically they get a little bump, a little bonus or something, because they was just going for it. And then Siara, she put her hands on Scrappy, and Scrappy flings her hand away. And I don't know why Siara put her hands on Scrappy. And then Scrappy pushed her hand off of him. I wish he would have just, because he could have just walked back, because they looked like Siara put her hands on his chest and to block him from his space, and also to touch him too as well, to try to, be like tough. Like, if a man want to knock you out, he could knock you out. You ain't gonna do nothing in them hills, Siara. You ain't gonna do nothing. Like, and we know you can't fight like that, so why you doing all this? And ladies, don't follow this behavior because they got security, okay? People will quickly jump in. All right. don't like, Lord have mercy. So she puts her hands on him like this, and then he puts her hands off of him when he could have just back and walk away, just to show some restraint, just to show like he got a code, just to show like, you know what, I ain't falling for the trap. But it's just like, he's all in it, baby. He's all in it. I'm like, this is a whole mess. So y'all tell me what y'all think about this shenanigans. This shenanigans was crazy. For real. And Scrappy was like, oh, I can act just like you. I can be just like you. And he's screaming like she's screaming. Oh, look at that. See, I'm saying, you want to fight me, girl. Like, this is a whole mess. And Scrappy is imitating her. Like, this is embarrassing. Like, for real. And it's on all parts. And so, you got chaotic. He's trying to tell Scrappy to calm down. You got to find a way to defend yourself and try to tell him what's going on in a way that it's not like, rowdy, bout it, up and screaming in their faces. Scrappy ain't trying to hear it. He's saying ain't no woman gonna dominate him. So basically, he's a male chauvinist out here in these streets, and he already knows that these ladies gives. He's been on this show, so he wants to be a part of the clownish, parade that they put on last night. This is a whole mess. Bambi, go get your girls. Your girls are out here doing your dirty work. But Bambi does their dirty work too as well, because the way that she came for Jessica. So now we got this whole situation going on when it comes to Erica Mena. She basically goes over there to confront Scrappy and tell him about himself, but she does it in a nonchalant way at first. And basically she's over there talking to Miss Deb and saying why man ain't like this, why man don't do this, why man don't do that no more. And then Scrappy responds that I did that, I do all that, what are you talking about? And so that's when Erica basically jumps in and says, oh, so is that why you don't want to pay child support? And they're accusing him of sleeping with Diamond and things of that nature. So and he's basically telling his side of the story, and Erica is basically saying that when it comes to Bambi, she's a good person, she's a good woman, she's this and that. It's just like, girl, why are you over there going crazy on this man? If he's all these bad things, why do you want your girlfriend to be with him? And also Scrappy should know better, because he's saying that Erica and Siara are basically projecting their relationship and issues onto Bambi. So he said this a few episodes ago, so why are you feeding into the situation? So Scrappy gets upset because Erica says, is that why you don't want to pay child support? And at this point Scrappy feels like Erica embarrassed him and she wanted to air him out on national TV, and she's doing this for the Bam. So he realized that they're attacking him for Bambi, so why fall into the situation? Why argue with them? Because it's just like arguing with Bam, and you don't want to do that no more, because that's why you moved out and that's why you stopped paying rent to get your own spot and do your thing. So it's just a whole crazy situation that he fell into it, because Erica and Siara gonna do what they gonna do. And when it comes to Erica, so now she was like, is that not why you want to play child support? And then Scrappy said, what are you talking about? See, this is what I'm talking about, I do pay child support. And then Scrappy is feeling a certain type of way when it comes to Erica, because he feels like at this point, Erica, I thought we was cool, and it doesn't seem like we are cool. So that's a whole problem, and that's a whole situation. And then Scrappy basically says, I know something about you, Erica. I know what about your son? So now they're going back and forth, and Erica wasn't prepared for Scrappy to act the way that he did, and Scrappy basically says, I got proof, I got evidence, I got bank statements and things of that nature. We know through Scrappy's past that he has some issues paying child support to Erica Dixon or whatever the case may be. But if he already know that this is a setup, why is he falling into it? Because everybody around him is feeling uncomfortable with him yelling and screaming, because they don't know where it's going to go and they know it looks bad. So people are trying to get him to calm down, but no one can calm him down. And he's basically saying that he's not calming down because he told Erica not to mention his children. He said, if you want to come at me, attack me about Bam, keep it on just Bam and me. Don't bring my children into the situation. So therefore Scrappy feels like this is the reason for him to go off and do whatever the heck that he needs to do. And then Erica basically saying that because Scrappy is accusing Bambi of running her mouth and telling her friends these things, and then Erica jumps in and said, well, your mama's out here telling your business and everything. And then Mama D said, that's a lie. Mama D, why you sitting there lying, child? So you have this whole situation. Now Erica stands up on the couch and basically telling Scrappy that he ain't this and he ain't that, and you ain't doing this and you ain't doing that. And Erica's and basically saying Bambi's a good woman. So they going back and forth, and then Scrappy gets up there on the couch next to her. So now you got Scrappy and Erica basically on top of the couch, wilding out, giving us a show. This is made for TV. Like, what is really going on? And they're trying to get Scrappy to stop arguing with Erica, but he is not stop arguing with Erica. Basically, he wants to get on top of the couch and keep this going. So he said, if y'all gonna turn up, I'm gonna turn up. I guess he basically saying that they ain't gonna safari him and have him scared out here in these streets. Like, it's a whole mess. Then he grabs onto Erica, and I don't know why he put his hands on her. I don't know why he even grabbed her and things of that nature. So that's a whole terrible situation. You can be mad, Scrappy, and these women are coming at you, whatever the case, but keep your hands to yourself. Siara, keep your hands to yourself. But he may have grabbed Erica because he has a whole relationship with her, but that relationship is finito and done. You know how this TV thing gets done.